Test sound level. Good evening, unusual Microsoft Flight Simulator stream coming to you from HyperTextHero headquarters. A night flight. We are continuing west. We didn't complete our parachutist mission, so Neofly wants us to take him up at night. At least the weather has cleared. We have a wonderful crescent moon right ahead of us. And there's a big plane really close by, maybe going to Newark. Right in front. Rare to see a plane that close to you. Yeah, almost certainly heading to Newark. Maybe an approach to JFK. Not sure if this game models you know, vortexes generated by these big planes that can flip over a light airplanes like our Cessna. I do know that DCS models that. We should try that out at some point when we play some DCS again. We do have the Neofly 4 mission pilot career system activated, and our mission today was interrupted for lunch. So Neofly just let me pick up right where I left off. Not really quite where I left off, because I stopped. I landed over at Lincoln Park, not the band, but Lincoln Park. And when I started again, Neofly still thought I was at 2 November 7th, so I just clicked on the map. We did an air start to avoid the issue of not having a float plane and 2 November 7th being a float plane base. And Neofly just picked up where I was and said, oh, nope, you must go and drop these parachutists. So here we are, we're gonna try again. We have more quiet stream, it is evening here. And quite nice that I'm happy the weather cleared up. It would be nerve-wracking to fly in weather at night. It's like quite a nice clear night out there. A lot of light pollution in this part of the world. We left New York City, we're flying over New Jersey now. And heading west just about 290, I believe. Towards the location that these crazy parachutists want to jump off from, southwest of a town called Newton in New Jersey, still not far from the border of Pennsylvania. We do have to climb to, I think, 10,000 feet above ground level. Excuse me. So let's keep climbing. We're currently at 4,000. High flying airplanes out there too. Very beautiful moon just rose. Alright, let's try to go outside and get a nice view here for us. There you go. They're approaching 5,000 feet. A little bit off course now. Let's veer back to about 290. There we go. Crazy parachute jumpers. They wanted to jump through clouds. Decided to abort that for lunch, and they said, sorry Hyper, we do want to jump, and we want to jump on 1st of August. Maybe it was a birthday or something. They insisted, so here we are at night taking them up. Probably better to jump at night with clear weather than during the day with clouds below you. Like Matt says, what could go wrong, you know? And after this Baroque coffee house very sort of jovial song, we will switch over to something a little bit more like this. Oh, and fog coming into the sub. Hello, hello. Fog, we're west of New York City, flying over New Jersey, headed toward to drop off some crazy parachuters. They insisted on jumping today. I was gonna take them up. There was a lot of weather. I warned them about it. Like, no, we want to go, but then I had to take a break for lunch. And now they came back to me at night and they said, no, we still want to go. So I'm taking them up. I'm taking them up to 10,000 feet above ground level. And they want to jump off right southwest of this town called Newton, right near the Pennsylvania border. Hopefully after they jump off, I'll be able to land in a little airfield close by to there. There's one down there. I mean, it's gonna be a little further than that, and then hopefully then Neofly will realize, all right, we are out of 2 November 7. That thank you so much for, hey Tim, and thank you so much for the sub, Fog. I'll play you a little song in a little bit. Yeah, it's nice to be flying Microsoft Flight Simulator at night. Live weather, live time. I want to get this mission done. I want to make sure that these parachutists have their jump. I guess maybe it was a birthday or something I had mentioned before. Someone's birthday, they insist that they're gonna jump on 1st of August. Weather wasn't good. Now it's clear, even though it's night, they're like, we're still going. Hyper, we're still going. You're a fly-by-night operation anyway. Let's go. Can I have a Twitch baby? What is that? What does that mean? What is a Twitch baby? Look at that moon. Is it a baby born live on Twitch? Oh, 9 months subscribe. All right. Yeah, I'll get my guitar and play a little song for your sub. Give me 1 second. What kind of music do you like, Fog? Have a favorite type? Is it blues? They like blues? Talk about space blues. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much, and looking forward to playing some Reforger together again. Slowly getting my schedule back. We'll get there. Thanks so much for stopping by, Timmy Thumb, as well. Check my tuning. That's the, whenever my guitar falls over, it's the G that gets hit and gets pushed out of tune.
You are at 3,000 feet from the requested altitude. It's time for them to make their final pre-jump checks.
Solid copy, dispatch. I think we have a ways to go still, though. Over. Yeah, we do have a ways to go. We're veering a little bit. Smooth jazz has been a thing for me lately. Cool, alright, smooth jazz, huh? Alright, I'm not really a jazz player, but we could do something like that. What up, I'll play to something, okay. Let me do this. Let me disable the filters on my mic here for a second. We have to set up some sort of way to do that easily. Almost there. Still veering quite a bit to the north now. Wow. Feel free to put in your guesses. We are going to do at least a touch and go, but most likely an actual landing at some point. Been listening a lot to the Inara station. Nice. Yeah, I used to listen to them when I played AD a while back. My mic filters are out, so I'm gonna just try to play along to this nice song by this Brazilian composer and musician called Quincas Moreira that I found on YouTube free audio library. Moving the play back and forth. We're getting there slowly. There's no rush. Chill night flight. Then it starts getting more groovy and funky. This is the part of the song I like. Hey Nora, yes, I'm night flying. This little song goes to Fog for another sub. 8 months next month, he said. Twitch baby, 9-month sub. We are climbing to 10,000 feet above ground level here to try to drop off those bloody parachutists. They wanted to go today. Bad weather, cloud cover, night. They don't care. They want to jump today, August 1st. This one goes out to Fog. A little help from Quincas Moreira. Alright. Activating expander, activating EQ, activating compressor, and activating noise suppression. Fog hanging around. Last playing Arma 3, a fan of Elite Dangerous, a fan of Reforger. We are working on some other shout out messages. Sure, Light had a nice idea. Pele and the International House of Pancakes. We want you to go and say hi to Timmy Thumb. Give him a follow if you haven't already. I haven't actually applied that yet, but and of course you should follow like Honora. Some funky sunglasses today. Those are new. Couldn't hang out too much, but I dropped in now and then. Very cool. Oh, we're way off course. Look at that. Need to get that. We got to aim towards that moon. Let's just aim towards that moon. There we go, about 290-300 at this point because we went too far off course. About halfway to, we're gonna drop off these guys. Need to be at 10,000 feet above ground level. There's a very loud cricket here behind me. That's just outside. I have a pretty nice streaming office right now. There's a garden just outside. You open a screen door and there's a garden out there. It's just pretty amazing. This is gonna open up a lot of possibilities for the stream, which means we are going to be investing soon in a Digicam, a digital camera with a long lens. I used to have those. I sold them all when I went 35mm only, 35, 28, and 50. My street photography. But now that we're back in the countryside in a rural area, we're gonna get back to the long lenses. We're gonna invest. I'm not gonna get like a SLR with exchangeable. That's too big and bulky. I'm just gonna get a Digicam with a really long optical zoom. It says there's a garden out there. There's bird feeder. Then we're gonna have some sort of redeemable that you can check the bird feeder, switch to the camera, check the bird feeder. And also, I bought that today, people. I think this was it this morning or yes? I think it was this morning. I purchased, believe it or not, a windsock, a real air-fueled windsock. The frame, it's about 8 foot long, and we're gonna install it in the garden within view of hopefully this camera, the long lens. So we're also gonna have check the wind speed at a HyperTextHero HQ redeemable eventually. I didn't notice new haircut. Is that right, Nora? Notice the sunglasses. A quick look. Do I have to? What's the button to press? I think I press. I set parking brake to let the jumpers out. Okay. at 10,000 feet above the location that they want to jump from. And in another stream this week, we are going to paint our airplane again here, Microsoft Flight Simulator. There is now an official tutorial, it seems. Not like a detailed tutorial, but just basically how to do it from within the sim. And I hope that'll mean that we won't have to restart the bloody sim to see changes to the skin, to the livery. So we're gonna be trying that out. I do like to see my... Turn on this too. The headlight, I think. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Pretty cool feature. 15 degrees centigrade outside. No, actually, 10 degrees centigrade outside. We are almost at 10,000 feet. Hey, Razzie! How's it going, man? Thanks for dropping by. An unusual night stream here. For Microsoft Flight Simulator, night flying. Oh, dude! Well, thanks for reminding me. I really have to get a checklist for stream because... when I'm not there. I really have to get a checklist. One sec, dude. Because otherwise I can't, I forget these things. Here you go. Here you go. This is for you, Raz. It wasn't a long nap, but it was a nap. Oh. Worked in the garden today. Cleared a bunch of weeds. That felt good, but it kind of really took it out of me. What's right? I was distracted. I don't know. Sorry, Nora. I got distracted too. Oof, the moon looks amazing. I'm flying from New York, New Jersey over to drop off these crazy parachutists that want to jump no matter what. I had to interrupt my flight to take them to jump today because of lunch. They still want to go, so nighttime, cloudy weather, they want to jump, so we're taking them over there again. And look at that moon going behind the cloud there. Is it setting? I think it's setting, actually. Oh, bug just landed on my monitor screen. Devil Daddy 6'9"er out there. And an F-18, of course. Couple of Tomcats out there. Well, they have Tomcats for Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? I mean, the only way I would fly the Tomcat was in DCS. Yeah, we're heading west, Raz. We're heading towards... I want to cross over to... After I drop these guys off, I want to cross over to Pennsylvania and I'll land around there somewhere. Maybe we'll go all the way to... what was it? 6 Papa Alpha 9er, like on that side of the screen there. Is that yeah, there. Nora says my haircut is now 3 months old and longer, but thanks, fuck. I'm probably gonna have to get a haircut soon. You don't say. It's Timmy Thumb in the house, people. Usually streamed on Mondays, but now it's on Wednesdays. Well, Mondays and Wednesdays, now it's just Wednesdays. For now. I do want to continue I completed phase 1 of my No Man's Sky Polestar expedition. I want to get all the phases complete. So we're gonna get there. Oh, and we're almost at the drop point, so let's climb. Let's climb. I think I have to lean around a little bit. Get more power. Yeah, there you go. I can hear the power coming up now. Let's lean her out. That was the problem. Now we're moving again. Sorry, but I guess it was the first time I saw it down. Sometimes a new haircut looks better after it grows for a little while. That's how mine usually work. For me too, actually. You know what? Oftentimes, right after the haircut, it looks a little weird or something. Nor says, yup, I got a bob cut with long sides and wear headphones pretty much every day. Yeah, that's why I wear these earphones now, because if I was wearing headphones when I started streaming all the time and my ears were getting so hot, they would like they turned red and like smoke would start coming out of them. So I went to the Branjinho. That looks probably a Brazilian guy there. Branjinho the game. Branjinho. It's a funny name. My dog, I had a dog called Brandy, and this is Branjinho. It's like little Brandy. G-Gaming of games. He likes video games. This person likes video games. Mount Arlington, Byram Cove coming up. We're almost at 10,000 people. We are at 9,250. Very nice vibes of the music here going on too. With that moon going down, I feel like I could be in a party in some island in Thailand or something. A very chill vibe. Oh, this makes me feel like playing guitar to it. Let's concentrate a little bit though. We are still climbing slowly. Oh. Either a little too much. Come on, go Cessna. Keep climbing. I was reading about Clyde Cessna. Gentleman who started the Cessna airplane company. Way back, born in the late last third of the 1800s. Was inspired, I think, by the Blade Roll. Whoa! By the Blade Roll 11 or 9 or 11, I always forget. It's an airplane I have in this game. It's a French airplane, the first one to cross the channel. And he made this airplane. The first ever plane made by the guy who made Cessna was, dude, the night it just throws me off. Was called a Silver Wing, I think. And it's basically like an American version. It looks like an American version of the Blade Roll. Nora says the non-heat blurred made Tomcat sim planes just feel sad to me, incomplete. Yeah, I know, it's... Well, the non-DCS jets just feel a little... But I have to say the Spitfire in this feels really good. The sounds are really good. Of course, you can shoot. Okay, we're at 10,000 feet. Plane is struggling to stay, to hold on, to hang on over here. We're at 10,000 feet. Let's now try to get a bit of speed and get to our waypoint. We're hanging on at like 50 knots, really slow. Yeah, that's just, you know, it's a non-combat flight sim. I was really looking closely at the AT-6 Texan. I really wanted to get an fly at AT-6 Texan because a lot of the pilots I've read about, the World War II pilots, who soloed in a PT-17 Stearman and then transitioned up to other airplanes, including the AT-6 Advanced Trainer 6 Texan, you know, before going to a P-40, going to the war. P-39, P-40, P-51, etc., etc. So I really wanted to get that, and I think it's like $14, but it's the ones for the, it's made by Asobo, it's the ones for the, wish I could turn on night vision here. It's the ones for that racing. Oh, I forget the name of the place. But I saw some reviews, and you can't open the canopy, and the flight model that people say just feels a little arcadey, and so I just decided to hold off. But a nice plane. The wings look like it's back to front, like for a World War II fighter. It's like sweeps back a little bit. It's very odd looking aircraft. All right, let's lower the nose and try to get a little bit more speed here. Because we are at 10,500 feet, we can afford to lower the nose a bit. There you go, going above 60 knots. A lot of concentration. Flying instrument at night, I feel. So I don't like flying at night so much if I don't have night vision, because it's, you know, it's more... I mean, here we're lucky that there are lights out there. They're getting progressively less because they're moving away from the big metropolitan area of New Jersey and New York City. Yeah, maybe I have my games back to front. I should fly the flight simulators at night and elsewhere around the world that is not dark, and play Arma and the shooters during the day. More conducive today, but I'm gonna stick with the flight simulators, you know. Of course, let's get back to roughly 290. Get level now. Let's change this music. Another airfield out there that looks like a good candidate for where our landing will be. If you want to get on the leaderboard, feel free to put in a guess. Even if you don't hang out until I land, it will still count. Or feel free to completely ignore me, and that is just fine. I'm used to it. Up to 80 knots. We're getting there. We're going heading more or less the right direction now. It should be 290, or 295 perhaps. We're 11,000 feet now. There you go. So crazy that we have so many lights in this planet. Saw the Arma Reforger roadmap today. They're going to have working electricity on the map. So you can basically take out a power station and it'll take out the lights to a town, for example. Sounds pretty cool. The road to Arma 4 is paved with Reforger. It's paved with Reforger bugs. Thanks, Raz, for your guess. Where had I seen that airfield? Oh yeah, it's just below us. Right there, nice and lit up. It's nice. Thanks, Nora. We're almost there, people. Near Blairstown Historic District. And it looks like that's a Blairstown Historic District airfield there, it looks like. That one there. And thank you, Fog.
Okay, you were in the DZ at a good altitude. Reduce your speed to 70 knots and give them the green light.
All right.
Parachuting conditions aren't respected. Check your location, altitude, or speed.
Okay, speed. All right, ready? 70 knots. Go, guys. They want to jump at night. Go. Alright, I think they jumped. Are they jumping? I think they're off.
Parachuting completed. Look out for parachuters.
What a boss! Alright, the first time I did this, I thought there'd be actual graphic of the parachutes falling, but there isn't, so I apologize for that. It's just sound. You know, I apologize on behalf of Neofly developers, but they do a lot, you know. So I don't blame them. And now we're gonna land right over there. And then hopefully Neofly will know where we are. Runway is gonna be 250 because we are heading west, okay. Be a full stop landing.
1 November 7 traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 9 miles east, 10,700 feet inbound to land runway 25.
Right there, we're gonna glide right in. At 10,000 feet, we need to get lower. I'm just gonna keep it in the center of my screen. Just gonna head right to it. Can I ask you a question, Raz, about your dad? How come he owns airplanes? Does he have like a flight school or something? And you don't have to answer, obviously. Just curious. All right, this road here is probably 94. United States, even numbers is east-west, odd numbers is north-south generally. Let's keep our eye on our airspeed. We're at 100. We're in the yellow there, 120 knots. I don't want to overspeed this thing. Lovely music coming on here, courtesy of My Noise. .net. I'm gonna subscribe it there. We're in a Cessna, no need to put the landing gears down because they're just outside of the airplane. Can't see right now because it's too dark. We can look outside. Turn on a little light. There's a landing gear. Was always a pilot was his dream, and he bought one, then some more, and he rents them out as charters. Awesome, man. That's so cool that it was his dream, and he did it, right? That is awesome. Who knows, maybe one day I'll take a couple of real life jobs as a charter pilot. Coming down a little fast here, I'm gonna throw the flaps down. All the way. Here we go. Trimming. We're at 70 knots, coming in a little hot here. Maybe we have a tailwind, I don't know. There's no tower on this. Do they have illuminated windsocks in this? I don't think I've ever seen one. In a while since I've done a night landing. I get a little bumpy, let's see. I'd rather be a little bumpy than a crash. I think I forgot to turn on my landing light. Shit, let's go around. Flap up, flap up, flap up. My bad. Oh no. My bad. I looked into the cockpit instead of aviated. Not having good luck today, people. Holy moly. Sorry, Nora. Holy moly. I was insured, I believe. Let's double check. Holy moly. I'm sad about this one because did all that way. We were insured. Oops. I don't think I would have made it out of that crash. The danger of flying at night and deciding to worry about a switch and look down into the cockpit instead of just keeping your eyes outside of the wound. There you go. You crash, have been rescued to the closest airport 1 November 7 again. No, wait. Oh. That's different. Okay, that's good then. You have been rescued to the closest airport. Insurance repaired your aircraft, but you lost everything on board. We didn't have anything on board, so that's okay. After repairing your aircraft, your insurance company decided to cancel your contract. The aircraft is not insured anymore. Okay. It is repaired though. So we're now at 1 November 7th. And wow, really not doing good on my landings. Getting told no bueno for a broken landing gear. What is this plane? A Hornet? Yeah, is the Hornet super... I thought it was a pretty sturdy landing gear. This is so weird because look, we took off from Little Ferry. That's 2 November 7th. And now our nearest airport we were rescued to is 1 November 7th. 1 November 7. Wait, 1 November 7? Blairstown. I think we've been here before. Oh. Oh, thank the gods. I'm just gonna put ourselves in a parking, just to make sure everything is okay. Good thing we're insured, though. I mean, it felt harder than it was, maybe because it was night. I couldn't see anything. Let's see how much it's going to cost to insure our airplane now. We have $10,000. It's in hangar to insure. 2,500. Okay, still 2,500. Let's insure it. Don't fly without a rebuy, etc. And let's take a look to see if there's any airplanes here that we want to purchase, because we do want to get a Cessna Aerobat instead of the regular Cessna, because since I have this deluxe, premium deluxe version. Here, there's one at 6 Papa Alpha Niner. That's where we want to go. So we're going to go to 6 Papa Alpha Niner. It's 114 nautical miles though. If you take off of Afterburner and get brakes at speeds over 300 knots. You're talking about the F-18, right? The Hornet. So if you take off of Afterburner, it gets icy. Okay, like the tires blow. Because I know that the F-16... you know, it's so fast, that plane when it's taking off, that you have to be careful. You can't look. I forget what it was. It was his F-16 pilot commenting on it in DCS, and they actually models it that if you, I think if you stow the landing gear before it stops spinning, it breaks, something like that. Or you have to, part of the takeoff checklist is to tap the brakes lightly or not tap the brakes at all. That. All right. Well, here, in order to make myself feel a little better, and then in order to give you a chance to get on the scoreboard, I'm just gonna do a circuit here, a night circuit, okay? And we're gonna take off and come back and land again. Let's turn the lights on here. Where is it? Get this out of the way quickly. Hard to see this fuel valve here. Whoa. Alright, let's just turn on these lights over here. You can see the fuel valve then. There it is. Vivian, clear the prop, please. I know it's late. Apologize.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
No mission. We're just gonna take off and do a circuit and land. All right. Um, you think an aircraft that high of a price tag would have better landing gear? I know. I mean, I thought that the Navy planes had really strong gear. You know. And I know they do because they have to land so hard on that aircraft carrier. Whoa.
November 7, traffic HYPRTXTH01, taking off runway, 25 right touch and go.
Can't see anything. Where's the runway? Right here. Oh look, there's a vehicle out there. Couple of vehicles. Right, I'm gonna take off, do a circuit, and land again the same place. Okay. Just to make sure that we can still land an airplane at night. Parking brake off. Let's go. I think there's a mod to make the lights on the plane shine further, because they don't illuminate that far ahead of the airplane. That goes both for like the airliners and the general aviation planes. Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in taxiway still. Let's head towards Take a look behind us. All right. 2.5, let's just go full power. Touch your flaps. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna do a left-hand turn, come back, and land again. We're off.
Have a nice flight. Just to remind you, we're not paying you for this one.
Copy that. Copy that, dispatch. I'm just trying to make sure that I can still fly at night here, over. Do have positive rate, just barely. Flaps up, thanks. Don't forget the minus sign, fog, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. Hard to see the horizon, so hard to see what the plane is doing. Let's just wait till we get over 60 knots at least before we start turning. Red light, good for your night vision. For your, you know, your actually built-in human night vision. If you have like light other than red, kind of kills your ability to see in the dark. All right, we're just gonna tell them we're coming in. No tower.
November 7 traffic HYPRTXTH0, 12 miles southeast, 1,500 feet inbound touch, and go left traffic runway 25.
Time is it 11? Actually, let's keep going. Let's do a touch and go on this, and then we're gonna keep heading west, okay? Or in fact, actually, no, this will be... Yeah, we'll do a touch and go, then we'll do another landing, and that one will be full stop. Then we'll get a mission, and then we'll head west. I don't think that is... Oh, there's the runway, okay. was getting confused. Okay, full flaps. There it is. Some sort of like educational institution, maybe like a boarding school. In DCS, Hornet gears are way sturdier than F-16 or JF-17, the Jeff gears. But fast jets gotta go fast. Oh yes, they do. I'm a little afraid of getting into the fast jets in DCS because I think I may become a little obsessed because I really loved Falcon. But it's so much work, you know. All those APG radar modes. Is it the 6? What is it? APG 70? I knew the APG 66. I think it was the model of F-16 I flew when I flew Falcon 3.0, 4.0, whatever. Here we go. And ready for touch and go. Then we're gonna go around one more time. We're gonna full stop landing. Then we're gonna get a mission. Then we keep heading west.
Transporter from dispatch.
And Nora
Nice
wins.
landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Laps up.
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway and taxi to parking.
And I'm a little scared. Night is scary.
Flight pilot. You can search for more jobs after you land.
Night is scary. It says, recently I learned the A-10 is designed so if the hydraulics fail, it can land and roll with raised gear. Back stabilizer will get cut down, but it's a quick repair. Awesome. I mean, those planes were designed, you know, for like fighting the Cold War. So lots of flights to destroy tanks and close air support. Fast turnaround times if it gets damaged. Designed to fly over East and West Germany, I think. That was the original design. I think there's a strong headwind. I'm having trouble climbing here. Copy that, Raz. I'm just gonna keep going west. I'm a little scared of turning again. We'll go to the next airfield over and then we'll land and we'll probably call it a night. Thank you, Raz. Futura in the house. Good morning, Futura Light. 1-2 boss. Nora, I'll give you your. I'll add your point shortly. Okay, I just want to. I just want to get back in the air here. Cessna's struggling right now. There we go. There's a big airfield up ahead. Maybe just head straight towards that. Get in on the landing rate, people. We're gonna land on that big runway there. That's just easy. Oh, thanks, Raz. Very kind of you. Appreciate it. Have a lovely night. Hey, say hi to your dad for me, alright? Tell him that there's this streamer that, tell your dad congratulations for following his dream, and that is always awesome to hear when someone does that. And Fog says, I believe the A-10 were also designed for road landings. Yeah, indeed, I think so, Fog. I used to read about it in Tom Clancy books, like Red Storm Rising and stuff like that. You know, super military geek. And, like the Viggen, that's another plane, the Swedish plane in DCS. That plane can back up, and that's designed to take off of roads. I was thinking about getting that plane, to be honest. The only thing that keeps me from getting it is no internal gun. To put gun pods. Thanks, Fog. Don't forget the space between the -64 and guess. I know it's annoying. Maybe I should just change it to G instead of guess to make it a little simpler. Nora, don't forget the minus sign. Apologies. Thanks, Futura, for your guess. That was a struggle to get the Cessna climbing after. I think there's a strong wind here. What is this airfield up ahead? Take a quick look in Neofly. Whoa, I think Neofly's no Neofly's. I was like, man, did it crash? Stand by. Nighttime flying here from HyperTextHero transmitted to you via HyperText transfer protocol. Thanks, Fog. Thanks, Nora. Turn that up. Maybe Easton? Oh, the Phantom? I love the Phantom. I made a model of that plane. Is it near completion? That's a awesome plane. I made a model when I was a kid of that plane. I love those elevators that are like swooped down and the wingtips that are up, and it looks like a mean badass of a plane, you know. Fast as hell. F4 Phantom. Any other little airfields you can see around here? Last time I tried to feature a light, my keyboard paid the price. Can someone please give me coffee? Been a while since I spilled. I shouldn't jinx myself, but it's been a while since I spilled coffee on my keyboard or anything really. Let's not forget the landing light before we land this time, people. Oh no. That little duck is great. Oh, it's just the emotes, right? Kapu. Let's keep heading towards that one. It is west southwest. I think Allentown or something. There you go, let's choose Allentown approach.
Allentown approach HYP or TXT01, type Cessna 164 miles east of Papa, November 4,500 feet. Request flight following.
6251, hold on.
HyperTextHero 1 radar contact 3 miles northeast of 49er Papa Alpha 4,700 feet.
49er Papa Alpha.
49er.88.
Roger HYP RTEXTHero1.
49er Papa Alpha. It's getting late, people. No, beat the F4E with internal gun. Nice. Folks are saying the Phantom might be due for a holiday season. December is supposed to come this year. And if the F4 comes out, I don't care if I've bought another player or not. I will get the F4 Phantom, alright? I don't remember the last time I flew that in any flight simulator. If I ever even flew that in any flight simulator. Like when his country shut off the games theater. Is it working, Futura? Did they shut off the games for? What kind of archaic institution is your government, dude? I mean, there's a lot of governments that are archaic institutions, like, you know, the Russian government, North Korea, China, etc., you know. But what the hell, dude? I'm sorry, you know. You need to use VPN, all right. Well, hopefully that'll get sorted and it's a temporary thing, you know. But I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's not it's governments can be pests. Even the government here in the United States can be a pest too, you know. All right, we're a little more comfortable now. We're at 5,000 feet in climbing. We can stay around here. This is feeling pretty cozy. The moon settled into and behind the horizon ahead of us. I see a bit of a... You can see like the clouds illuminated by the city lights, which is a nice touch. They fixed the stalling issue of F4s. I mean that the A4 shrug. I like that those W13 emos. Those are really cute. Oh, the little cat thing. I think it's a little gray cat. Are there any other airfields you can do touch and goes on? Let's take a look around here. I don't see any. We're at night here, so it's a little bit hard to spot. If they're not illuminated, forget it, you know. I'm gonna look up the light mod. I think there's a mod that makes your lights illuminate further. Look at that nice runway waiting for us there in the night. We're just gonna go straight to that. The day of the Phantoms, they would stall out. I was wondering if they fixed it. Oh, like the F4 Phantom, like the engine will stall out, right? Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. It's been a long time. Maybe they cleared it up by the F4E that has the internal gun, like Nora's saying. There is apparently an airfield right below us here, but I don't think it's lit because I can't see it. Let's swing the plane over to the right a little bit and then see if we can spot it. Nope, not illuminated. How's our fuel doing, by the way? A fuel tank. All of these talk of fighter planes makes me think, when is Simon's next DCS stream? How about this feature? How about tomorrow? Should we do a DCS stream tomorrow? I'll come join you in a Campbell server, I guess is the place you guys usually hang out now. I know, it's been a while. Word, alright.
Allentown approach HYPRTXTHR01 is type Cessna 152 tree
Keep your hand on Campbell's. Cool. All right.
6,500 feet. Request flight.
And he has the A4, right? I think I have to update it to the latest one.
Squawk 0322. HyperTextHero, 1 radar contact, 3 miles northwest of 2 November Juliet, 6,500 feet. Altimeter 29.87.
29.87.
Roger HYPRTXTHR01.
Cool. Not sure what I would do with the altimeter right now. I don't think I could do anything. Because I set it for, it's set in the airfield that you take off from. I guess it's just telling you, his server has the, for a copy of that feature. Thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna go straight in. I think that's Allentown approach. Climbing quite a bit, we're at 6,000 feet now. Probably something closer, apparently right next to us down here, but I don't see it because it's not illuminated, I assume. My landing gear still there? Let's check. Yep, landing gear is still there. That's good. It's attached to the Cessna. I do miss hearing the clunk of the landing gear locking in place and the sort of like a hydraulic sound of it being pulled up into its compartments, nice and cozy. Because, you know, I fly mainly the Cessna and I guess the BN. Oh, look, the cloud. Obscured by clouds here. Oh, going over speeding a little bit. Let's cut back the throttle. Look at that, 135 knots. Get below these clouds. So maybe I should get the, when I do get the arrow, when I do get a just flight Hyper, is it Hyper 20? Oh, there you go. There's in the field. Let's do a touch and go right here, people. A little airfield right here. Let's do a touch and go right here. Probably Braddon. Gonna be 1-8, I think.
November 4 tree, traffic HYPRT XTHRO 11 miles northwest, 3,800 feet
Flaps.
inbound touch, and go left traffic runway 18.
We'll touch and go here, and then we'll head over to the big one. Already lost it, I think, because it got obscured by clouds. Maybe we'll just stay right here for the night. I forgot how kind of nerve-wracking it is to fly at night with these little airplanes. No modern instrumentation, just the analog. You really have to keep your wits about you, and you have to keep an eye out for where the bloody airfield is. I already lost it. It's probably, I'm doing the turn, so it disappeared behind me, but should appear again soon, I'm hoping. And you have to keep an eye on your it's gone. Just gone. Oh, there it is. Too much, too much. A little calmer, please. Alright, I think you all got into the leaderboard. I will give you your point, Nora, after this landing here. Time is at 11:21. Yeah, people, I think this may be... I think I'm gonna just stop over here. Alright, let's go in. Good luck, Futura. Pretty short runway. Big building over there. Flaps are all the way down. Got the landing light, but not gonna worry about it now. I'm just gonna go in.
Nice landing, pilot.
And Nora of the second win. Very quick, 6 feet away from the landing. Alright, now that we're safely on the ground, let's turn on the landing light and the taxi light. I'm just gonna get off the runway. Wait, don't hit a bush or something. Let's go park by that house there, actually. No one's coming. Two points for Nora tonight. I like how squeaky the plane is when it's on the ground and off the pavement. There's a nice little motel, air bed and breakfast, or hotel for us to spend the night. Some odd glowing orbs floating around it. We are getting close to the Midwest, or all sorts of weird phenomena appear in the night sky. Stop right here. Put the parking brake on.
Ready for engine start.
Alright, let's see if Neofly knows where the heck we are now. You can hear the crickets. Oh no, maybe that's in IRL here. Alright, people. A quick look at check for Neofly. We are at N43 now. An applause for Neofly developers. I really like Neofly. I'm glad that it's getting better and better. Thanks so much, Nora. I'm going to update the leaderboard right now. And I'm going to run the outro. It's time for me to go to bed. Tomorrow, DCS stream sounds good. So stay tuned. We have a good Tuesday. In about 5 minutes, the leaderboard will be up there. My laptop is in somewhere else than here, so I'm not sure to give Nora 2 points. Thanks again for dropping by. Let's see who else is out there streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you know, at this time of night, there might be people that don't hang out around with that often, so maybe we should go and do a little raid. Let's see who's out there. There's anybody doing general aviation, airplanes, little airplanes? How about Chill Hop Airlines? Ligety 1976? Sure. Sure. Is that a suggestion? Thanks so much, Fog, for that sub, and thanks so much, Futura Light, Ekio Nora, Raz Wasabi, dropping by, and anyone else out there watching. I appreciate it very much. Dublin to Marseille in the BAE 146 Fligatier Achievement Discord route. Alright, I'm too old for this. Alright, I followed Fligati before. Maybe I've read them before, but why not? Let's go and say hi.
Here it is. Here it is. Here, I'll even put it up here. You can see it.
All right, people.
Casual.
Have a wonderful evening. Peace.
This is if you haven't seen this site, GetYarn.io.
See you tomorrow. Peace out.
And
Good
I just
night.
typed in drink Goodfellas, and it brings up all of this. And this right here, it's this right here.